you three awakening wonders. We're going to take, this is an update. We did an update to swap out the machine learning algorithm for cafe-society.news. The other one was working, but not on Chrome or Brave. Pretty important browsers. So we got that working over the last few days, and we're going to try again at training against the global nostr feed. We're going to ramp up a new Bayes filter, and when we're done, we'll get a few training. We're not going to spend too much time because it's pretty tedious. We're going to train it. We're going to copy the JSON export data from our Brave browser to a Chrome browser so that you can see that these are user specific models that you're training. So it's not the Google algorithm anymore, it's your algorithm. So let's get started. We're going to open up Chrome and go to cafe-society.news. This will kick you into, if you just go straight from the internet, you'll get a listing of all of the RSS feeds that you might have set up. That's not what we're looking at today, but that is configurable. We're going to go to the nostr page. I've got these the dev window set up just because this is still very much in development. So as you can see, the nostr global feed in all its glory, and it's going to be a pretty spammy experience for us until we get it kicked out. I think it takes about a morning, maybe an entire day of clicking good or bad on each of these posts in order to get to a feed that is fit to you. I'm going to train something up that's good for me and offer it for sale somehow. I don't know how to do that yet because you can't do that yet, but there's a marketplace for models, it looks like, in the hackathon that we're joining this month, which is the month of July. And or we might try to do our own marketplace. I'm not sure yet. Spam official B&B airdrop is live. This is spam, but before I mark it as spam, I'm going to drill down on the user so that we can train a little bit and then block the entire user forever. You can do that with cafe-society.news. So we're going to train it down. That wasn't good. What happened there? Maybe a relay blocked him or something. We're just going to go ahead and not wait for this. We're going to block it and go back to the main nostr feed. Partner's laptop broke. Help us out by sending sats to get a new one. I wonder if that's all they ever do is ask for money here. Well, I once managed to get 40K in 1 week. If they're talking about Satoshis, I don't know. All right, so make a dad joke and get 1K sats, you're rolling. I don't think this is a serious person. I don't want to train their posts out of the algorithm because they're not necessarily totally spammy. I mean, it's not obviously, but it's probably a human looking at it. But I do want to block this user, so they're gone. Happy birthday. Let's train that down and not even bother looking at the user. Ziempolski. I don't speak Japanese, but we're going to train all the messages we can to get that language out of our global feed So it'll automatically recognize that we don't want to see this. Uh-oh. They speak English except for that one post, it looks like. This is a conundrum. All right, let's train some GMs away. I don't particularly like to wake up and see good morning or good night. Look at that. So good morning and good night are gone. Those went away not because the algorithm took them out, but we're deduping. If we've already seen it and we mark it as complete, it will not show us that exact same message again. So we just took out all the GM messages anybody's ever sent. We're going to train this non-English stuff away. Agrees and followed. Let's train that positive. Let's take this PV and followed. Let's train that negative because PV is just... Please stop saying that. Messages about zaps are going to be trained down. M4 supply, here we come. I don't like price action comments, but we're going to... that's could be confused with macroeconomic stuff, so let's train that positive. All right. We are not going to block this user. Let's go back to the main feed, and you'll notice that we have some numbers now. It is predicting what we think we're going to do with the message. If we scroll down a little bit, we should see something that's not 0. Maybe not. Maybe this is... Okay, here we go. This believes this time chain info network difficulty stuff. It is saying that we probably 2-to-1 odds we're not going to like it. And they are right. So what that means is we've got some data in our model. If we want to see that model, we can go over to the classifiers page. Click on the nostr category, and I don't think this JSON link works, but it might. Okay, here we go. We've got the raw JSON here. If we want to pull it out, we click on this copy button. I will open up a new text file. Not the best user experience, but we're very much in development. So you can see that you can get a brand new piece of JSON. So we've got 6 documents. We trained 8 documents just now. We said yes on 2 of them and no on 6 of them. And it's got some more information about what's the what words it thinks. It's a Bayes filter in raw JSON format. So let's go over to a brand new browser. We were training, I think, with Chrome, right? If I remember, yeah. We had Chrome open, so let's open up Brave. And we can see that nostr probably will have no predictions because we haven't trained it in Brave yet. Yep, no predictions. So let's try to paste that let's try to paste that model. Oh dear, we don't have we need, I guess that's kind of a bug. Oh, let's try to do a nostr model. Threshold nostr. These threshold suppress and threshold promote, I don't think we're using them yet, so it doesn't matter what you put in there yet. And let's paste that JSON data in there and click the commit button. So there we go. We've got a nostr model. If we go back to the nostr feed now, cross your fingers. And we have some predictions. So I'm going to call this a success, and uh, with the idea that somebody can look at the JSON data. If you're building a marketplace, maybe you can look at the JSON that we're producing over at cafe-society.news and figure out a way to apply micropayments to that and allow people that spend a lot of time in the drudgery of training this model, allow them to make a few points on that. So thanks.